Yes, go ahead and get started.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin our Fulton County State Court Expedited Accusations calendar. And this is a calendar for cases in which the individuals have been recently arrested and charged with certain misdemeanor offenses. Soon after their arrest, the Fulton County Solicitor General's office has already accused the cases of the offenses brought against them, and the cases have been bound over to the Fulton County State Court. Nevertheless, this will usually be the defendant's initial appearance before a state court judge, so we are able to address several matters, including bond, possible arraignment, or possible plea offer if one has been made at this juncture. We're going to begin by advising everyone this whole entire proceeding is being recorded and live streamed on YouTube, so govern yourselves accordingly. I want to also begin by reminding the defendants on this calendar that you have certain constitutional rights. The first being that you have a right to counsel, so you should know who your attorneys are by now, and you should have spoken to them. Also, you have a right to remain silent. Remember that anything that you state about the facts, the circumstances, or the occurrences of your case can and will be held against you. The state is here and they're listening. So again, govern yourselves accordingly and listen to your attorneys. All right. Okay. You said 25, 21?
Yes, I have 21.
21.
21, correct.
All right, this is 25 CR 005247A. Continia Patton charged with 1 count of criminal trespass, 1 count of PI. Are we able to discuss this state on live stream?
State is able to proceed on live stream, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, thank you.
So, Your Honor, this incident happened.
Oh, I'm sorry, we forgot about pretrial.
Oh, my apologies.
Pretrial, sorry. I know.
Is he on yet?
He went to start
I
back
can
up.
go over her cycles.
Okay, I was gonna say, you have the criminal history, so.
Yes, Your Honor. She has
Go
10
ahead.
cycles. This is actually her 5th criminal trespass arrest. She
Okay.
had one in June 1st, 2011, December 27th, 2013, August 12th of 2016, March 6th of 2020, and then the one on September 2nd of 2025. So she would not be eligible for, this is a bail restricted offense for her. On September 2nd, 2025, the defendant was at the Atlanta Dental Spa at 664 North Highland Avenue. She had been previously trespassed from that location, and she proceeded to use the restroom in public, which led to the other charge. We are asking for a $1,000 surety, $500 on each count, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Stay away from the Atlanta Dental Spa at 664 North Highland Avenue in Atlanta, and a social worker visit for BHET and housing. That's all for the state.
All right. PDs. Do I see them? PD's office.
Ready. Is Attorney Mike McLean interviewed her? Sit down.
Tucker is on.
Okay, sit down. I'll get you
I
another.
see Tucker's on.
So they don't have.
Can you hold on for
I'm
one
sorry, what
second?
position is this?
Tucker.
My apologies, what position is this?
Oh, it's position 21, Continia Patton.
I spoke to Miss Patton.
Okay.
Your Honor, we need a breakout for that or go off stream. I'm going to ask that go directly to an 11 o'clock competency calendar.
State has no objection to that. We were just asking for a social worker visit. But if the PD's office doesn't believe one is necessary and it needs to go directly to 11 a.m., we can do that as well.
No question about it. There's absolutely nothing we can accomplish today, believe me.
Okay. Your Honor, would you like to still go to a breakout if with the state's no longer objecting to the 11 a.m. calendar?
Judge, you're muted.
Still muted. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm sorry. I had to pause for a second.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it Mr. McLean's case?
Yes, Your Honor. We have a client that needs to go straight to the 11 o'clock calendar. It's total word salad. There was no sense at all, and there's nothing we can do today.
All right, so I will just go ahead and order the $1,000 surety bond because she doesn't have a bond pre-existing, correct?
No, Your Honor.
I
Well,
think that is.
hold on. Let me see if she does have I don't think she has a pre-existing bond, but let me just double check.
Okay.
Right. It'll be moved at the time for this time.
She does, Your Honor. She actually has a $1,600 surety bond, 1,000 on the second charge, 600 on the criminal trespass. We're actually asking it be reduced to 1,500 on each. Regardless, I don't believe at this time she can make a bond.
Okay, I will reduce it to $1,000 surety, 500 on each. Stay away from the Atlanta Dental Spa on North Highland. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And we're ordering a BHET and for housing and any other needs that she may have as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Do position number 6 in courtroom 1, the interpreter case.
Okay.
Your Honor, while the interpreter case, it's going to take a minute. So while that's going on, I'm going to drop off of the Zoom entirely to get a clear connection on my phone with the parents of two 17-year-olds.
Okay.
Thank you.
Which case is the interpreter case?
It's one of the two CHEN last name.
Position 6.
Position 6 is an interpreter case.
Thank you.
So we need to hold on that one, correct?
No, he's waiting in courtroom 1. He's already spoken to his.
Oh, I see. It's a Mandarin interpreter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Pronounce your last name for me, sir.
Chow.
Chow. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Your Honor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have a client who's a co-defendant in this case.
Okay, which one is yours?
Chen's son. So he's the other Chen. He's Tiger Chen.
Oh, I see. Position 7.
But he speaks fluent English.
Oh, he does. Okay, so he doesn't need
Yes.
the interpreter. So did
No.
you tell me, Mr. McLean, you need to go interview Mr. Chen first? Or not?
No, I don't think Mr. Chen is his client. That was my understanding.
All right, so I'm totally confused now. Who's representing Mr. Chen?
Position 6, I'm representing Mr. Chen, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. Okay, PD Tucker. Okay. And you've already been able to speak with him?
Yes, with the interpreter in the breakout. So we're prepared to proceed.
All right. Mr. Chow, would you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly affirm that you will faithfully interpret from Mandarin to English and English to Mandarin, the proceedings of this court today with no embellishments and to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You can put your hand down for me. All right, let me call this case 25 CR 005257C. Mr. Chen, charged with 1 count of theft by shoplifting.
你的暗号是25C2005557C。陈先生，你被起诉一项罪名，就是商店偷盗。
All right, pretrial?
Second. I
Okay.
saw 07 ICE arrest.
Okay.
07年你有一个移民局的被捕哈 ，ICE。
All right, state?
Yes, Your Honor. Our position is that We are asking for a signature bond at this time in consideration that there's no prior history. We're asking for pretrial services, a theft awareness, and we were also asking for him to stay away from Walmart at 5200 Windward Parkway. It appears in this particular case on June the 17th of 2025, an officer was flagged down by Walmart Loss Prevention. They indicated that they had looked at a video and that in reviewing that video, Mr. Heon Chin scanned a barcode from his hand and handed a wrench to Mr. Tiger Chin, who placed the item in a bag. The merchandise was scanned at 57 cents. The tool, which was a wrench, was listed at a cost of $22.97. And that would be the state's recommendation at this time.
州政府的建议哈，是给你做一个签字担保，完了后呢，要去跟这个叫做审前输诉这个办公室进行报到，要去上一个这个偷盗的这个课程。完了后这件事是这样子的，另外你在取保候审时间，你不可以去这个5200号 Windward Parkway 这个 Walmart。当时这个事情是这样的，2025年6月17号，当时警察呢就被叫去这个 Walmart 这个偷盗这个办公室的工作人员，跟他们讲，他们看了录像。当时这个你呢手里是有一个条码，你把这个条码呢先扫了一下，这个条码是5毛7分钱，结果把一个那个扳手呢就给了儿子，这个实际这个扳手是22块9毛7。也就是你没有扫他那个条码，你扫了手上这个条码，这个事情就经过就是这样子的。
All right. Anything else, ASG?
No, Your Honor.
All right. PD?
The jail was the recommendation. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Your Honor, we have no objections to the state's recommendation for a signature bond. Due to Mr. Chen's limited criminal history, he doesn't have any failure to appears. He's lived in the Atlanta area for 5 years now. He's currently retired. So we would also be requesting a signature bond on his behalf. We would object to the theft course. He does not have a history of theft. This is the only allegation. So otherwise, we have no objections to the signature bond.
法官大人，对于这个检察官的建议，我们表示同意，就给他一个签字担保金就可以了，让他签个字就可以保出去了。他住在亚特兰大这里已经差不多5年了，他没有任何的犯罪记录。至于说检察官让他去上这个偷盗防止课，我们认为这个没有必要，他也没有任何偷盗的历史，这是唯一一个受到的这个关于偷盗的指控而已。所以说，其他的方面我们都表示同意。给他做一个签字担保就可以了，就是这个偷盗防止课，我们认为没有必要。
All right, I'm going to order a $1,500 signature bond. I'm going to order that through the jails and see meets some of the criteria on the Ayala factors. What's the relationship between 6 and 7? Brothers, friends, father and son. OK，
这个好了，我就给他定了一个签字担保，完了以后那个保释金是1500块，就是签字你就可以出去了，但是金额是1500块。刚才给你解释过了是什么意思哈。另外呢，我想问一下，这个第6号、第7号这个被告犯罪嫌疑人2个人是什么关系啊？他是一个爸爸一个儿子的关系。好，我知道了。
All right, and with that $1,500 signature bond through the jail, I'm going to order that he stay away from all Walmarts in Fulton County while he's on bond. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond.
另外，我命令在取保候审之间，他不可以去 Fulton County 全部的沃尔玛，所有的沃尔玛都不能去。另外，我下令在这个取保候审之间， 他不可以去 Fulton County 全部的 Walmart。另外在取保候审之间，他不能有这个不是医生开的这个处方药，不能拥有武器，不能拥有枪支，不能吸毒，不能饮酒。
All right, anything else, counsel?
还有别的事吗，律师？
Nothing further, Your Honor.
没有了，法官大人。
All right, that will be the order of the court.
这就是法庭的命令了。
Position number 14, Ms. Harris.
All right, and with the interpreter, I believe if you want to sound for anyone else, but I believe that is the
OK，
only case.
还有谁需要中文普通话翻译的？还有没有任何人需要中文普通话翻译的 ？No。
Nope. All right, thank you.
Will you be taking up the co-defendant's case at this time, Your Honor?
All right, can we do position 7, deputies? Just so that they're back to back, if you don't mind.
Yes, come there.
Okay. This is 23 CR 00525-8C, Tiger Chin, charged with 1 count of theft by shoplifting, pretrial.
Third arrest. He had a 2025 harassment out of the state of Washington. 2020 battery dismissed. He should have gone to felony earlier for ag assault battery. Blunt.
25K.
Okay.
All
25,000.
right.
Good. That's it.
All right. State. Same facts.
Yes, Judge, they are the same facts. I did not see some of the pretrial services arrests for Mr. Chen. So our recommendation was the same with the signature bond, and that he complete the theft awareness and stay away from Walmarts.
Okay. All right, I will give the same $1,500 signature bond through the jail so he can go and attend to the felony. With that SOB jail, I'm going to also order that he stay away from all Walmarts in Fulton County while he's on bond. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.
Next, Judge, I have position number 11,
Okay.
Godwell.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is 25 CR 0052775C. Mr. Godwell, charged with 1 count of criminal trespass, 2nd count of theft by shoplifting, pretrial.
9. 2021 failure to appear. 2021 possession of a controlled substance conviction. 2019 probation. 15 shoplifting conviction.
All right. State?
Yes, Your Honor. Just wanted to see the current bond that is set on this case, I believe is a $1,560 surety bond. We're asking that that bond remain as set. Oh, my apologies. We're actually asking that be modified to an SOB through pretrial services and anti-theft course. Stay away from the Walmart at 4735 Jonesboro Road in Union City, and no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Essentially, this defendant came into the store and concealed merchandise in a black book bag. The total amount of the merchandise was $64 in household goods. And there was an active warrant out for that defendant from Warrensville Heights, Ohio. I'm not sure if that warrant is going to be honored as far as extradition is concerned, but just so the court knows the status of this defendant. It will have to be an SOB through pretrial because of the history. It is a bail restricted offense based on the prior criminal trespass.
All right. PDs?
We have no objections to the state's recommendation for a signature bond through pretrial services. We also have no objections to stay away from that location. Ms. Godwell is 33 years of age. She's lived in the area for over 10 years. She will attend court on this matter. However, she is currently experiencing homelessness. So a signature bond was going to be our request to the court.
All right. I will order the bond to be 1,000, was it 1,560?
It was originally, yes, $1,560, Your Honor.
All right, signature bond through pretrial. I think she will be, is she a level 1 or 2? I'll just put her at a level 1. And I'm going to order her to stay away from all Walmarts in Fulton County while she's on bond. And no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond.
And Your Honor, just so
Oh,
you
I'm sorry, the breakdown. Yes, they
Yes,
did
I
give us.
was about to say, if you want it to match the breakdown of the surety bond, it would be 285 on the criminal trespass, 1,275 on the theft by shoplifting.
Great, thank you. We will do the same.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the breakdown?
285 on the criminal trespass and 1,275 on the theft by shoplifting. All right, anything else? If not, that's the order of the court.
Position number 12, Mr. Hambrick, he has private counsel.
Okay. Private counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I apologize. This is Attorney Deonte Partridge for Mr. Hambrick.
Yes, good afternoon, Attorney Partridge. All right, this is 25 CR 005263J, Barry Hamrick, charged with 1 count of theft of lost, mislaid property.
Yes, sir.
Pre-trial?
First, in jail.
All right. State?
Yes, Your Honor. We are asking at this time for a $2,000 signature bond. It's based upon his lack of prior history. We are asking also that he do participate in a theft class. We are asking that the court look at this particular situation as where our victim, Mr. Oliver, left a phone at an urgent care. And when he realized that the phone was missing, he went back to the urgent care. They were able to identify that Mr. Hambrick had picked up the telephone. They did go to the location and he was arrested as a result of that. I'm not sure if Mr. Oliver is here today, but I'd ask the court to sound for Mr. Oliver, the victim.
All right, Mr. Oliver. Don't know if I see anyone on with that name. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, Attorney Partridge.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, we consent to the signature bond. However, we'd object to the theft class. The reason for that, Your Honor, is that Mr. Hamrick was, who's a disabled veteran, was at the urgent care working, and it was a mistake with regard to the phone, Judge. And it's my understanding that he actually contacted to say that he did pick up the wrong phone and wanted to give the phone back to its rightful owner, Your Honor. So I believe there's an issue with intent there. But nonetheless, we would ask the court set the signature bond on his behalf and not order him to have to participate in the theft class. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and he's how old?
I believe he's 61 years old. Is that correct, Mr. Hamrick?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I will order the $2,000 signature bond through the jail. I'm going to order, no, he works at the urgent care, correct?
That is my understanding, Your Honor. He's a volunteer there from time to time and helps out.
Okay. Hopefully we won't have the mix up. I will not order the theft class at this time. I'm just going to order that he have no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while he's on bond. Normally I would say, oh, stay away from that location unless you're being treated or volunteering. Maybe for a moment he can volunteer at a different urgent care, just until this case is concluded, just for his own good, maybe. If he just, doesn't have to do that, go to a different location. But I won't order him to stay away. I don't think he's a threat or would commit any other crimes while he's there or be alleged to have committed any other crimes. So I'm not gonna do a stay away either at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You have anything else today?
No, Your Honor, that's all that I have. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a
Y'all
good
have a great
weekend.
weekend. Thank you,
You
Judge.
too. Uh-huh.
Next, Judge, I have position number 10, Gibson.
All right. This is 25 CR 005280C. Benjetta Gibson, charged with 1 count of criminal trespass. Pretrial.
4th. 2025 arrest out of Douglas County. Simple assault. 2014 suspended license and a 2010 trespass conviction. So I guess that's open out of Douglas.
All right, state.
Your Honor, we are asking at this time for a $1,000 signature bond. We are also asking we're also asking for pretrial services to be put into place. We are asking for no further violent contact. It's my understanding that the parties share a child together. So we are asking for a third-party exchange with the child and that she actually stay away from the victim's apartment, Mr. Jones. It appears that on February the 17th of 2025, as well as on April the 23rd of 25, Ms. Gibson went to the home location of Mr. Jones, removing a camera and damaging off the door and causing damage in the amount of less than $500. And this action was brought by Mr. Jones.
Okay. Do you know how old the child is?
No, Judge, I don't. The judge, it did not appear that the child was mentioned as being present at the time of the incident.
Okay. All right. PD? Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. So we have no objections to the state's recommendation for $1,000 signature bond. Ms. Gibson is 36 years of age. She is an Atlanta native, and she has her bachelor's in accounting. However, she's not currently employed. She just recently gave birth to a newborn child, and she is the mother of 3. She is the primary caregiver for all of her children. But she did just recently give birth, so she's not currently working. We have no objections for stay away from that incident location. She did recently reside there with Mr. Jones, but she has relocated since. We have no objection to no further violent contact with Mr. Jones as well. And again, we are asking for a signature bond for her. She has significant ties to the community. She has no prior failure to appears, and she has been incarcerated since August 23rd.
All right. I'll order that $1,000 signature bond through pretrial. Is she level 1 or 2 pretrial?
No, 1 is fine.
Okay. Level 1. I'm going
Two. I'm sorry, level 2.
Okay. Level 2. I'm going to order her to stay away from the incident location, but I understand the victim may not live there anymore. But I'll just order it. If there's to be any visitation allowed with the child, that the visitation, the child will be exchanged by a third party or someone else so that Ms. Gibson does not violate her bond with the no further violent contact with Mr. Jones, and no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. All right, anything else, counsel? Think that'll do it.
I'm sorry, Judge, my internet, I'm sorry, courtroom two. Judge, can you repeat the bond? My internet keeps going in and out.
Oh, okay. $1,000 signature bond through pretrial, level 2. No further violent contact with the victim, Mr. Jones, and stay away from the incident location, and third-party exchange of the child at this visitation.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Position number 14, Ms. Harris.
25 CR 005279Y, Johnny Hardy, charged with 1 count of simple
It's
battery.
Harris, right?
Oh,
Position 14.
Yeah.
oh,
Asia
I'm
Harris.
sorry, I'm sorry.
All right.
14, 25 CR 005266J, Asia Harris, charged with 3 counts of battery, 2 counts of simple battery, and 1 count of a fray. That'll be 6 counts. Pre-trial?
She got an open possession of cocaine from this year. It's 25 PI 002438. 2023 disorderly conduct conviction. 2018 trespass NOLO.
All right, state?
Yes, Your Honor, we are asking for a $6,000 surety bond in this case. And of course, that she have no further contact with Carly Marion. This particular case, they were at a location that had a game room there. The parties knew each other. There were several individuals who actually jumped on to the victim, Ms. Carly Marion. They kicked her, they hit her and punched her. They tried to take her dog. As a result, she was scratched and bruised, and as a result of this incident. And they posted a video, as there was someone who was recording the incident, to social media. And the victim, of course, has had the opportunity to provide the video to the police department. So that would be our recommendation at this time. I don't see if she is on, Miss
Carly Marion?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm here.
Okay, do you wish to address the court today, yes or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I was going to say, turn on your camera for me. Raise your right hand. Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, put your hand down for me. Are you in fear of Miss Asia Harris?
Yes, for me and my daughter.
Okay, and do you want to have any further contact with her?
Not at all.
Okay, all right, and I think that was the recommendation, was for no further contact. You can go ahead and mute yourself, listen to the rest of the proceedings, and then you will hear my order shortly, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, state, I'm sorry, PDs.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client, Ms. Harris, has a Georgia driver's license. She's local. She was born here. She's lived here all her life. She's 25. She went to high school, finished. She has worked in restaurants. That restaurant work is covers the last 5 years of her working. And her address is as shown on Odyssey, as is her phone number. And I have her grandmother's phone number. After court, I'm going to call her grandmother and let her know what the result is. Your Honor, we would ask the court to consider a signature bond if that is possible, but if it is not, then we would ask the court to consider a $1,000 or $2,000 surety bond. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to order the $6,000 surety bond, which is $1,000 on each of the counts. I'm very concerned about the posting to social media. So I'm going to order that Ms. Harris stay off of social media while she's on bond, and definitely not post, text, or discuss any other, this incident with any other persons. And she's certainly not to, post or discuss anything about the victim in this case and this incident. No further contact with the victim, Carly Marion. And the order will say that she's to be 200 yards or more away, which is 2 football fields. And no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And that should be it, unless I've missed anything. Okay, that's the order of the court.
Next, Judge, I have position number 28, Westmoreland.
This is 25 CR 5253Y. Deandra Westmoreland, charged with 1 count of criminal trespass, 1 count of battery, and 1 count of simple battery. Pretrial.
23, 2022 probation, 2019 possession of a controlled substance conviction, 2019 vice conviction, 2019 2 trespass convictions, 2018 possession of cocaine, drug-related objects, 2017 battery conviction, 2017 trespass, death by taking, simple assault conviction, 2017 battery, trespass, PI conviction, and a 2013 battery conviction.
Okay. State.
Yes, Your Honor. In this case, this incident happened September 2nd, 2025 at 2691 Cherry Laurel Lane in East Point. Officers spoke with David Reese, who stated the defendant had attacked him. According to Miss Westmoreland, the two of them agreed to exchange services for $100, and Mr. Reese was unable to uphold his end of the bargain. He then asked her to leave the residence, find her own way back home. She became upset, began striking him and kicking him, as well as kicking the door, which caused damage to the door and for the door to be unable to open from the outside. I just want to remind Your Honor, this is the defendant's version of what happened. So where she admits to actually striking the victim in this case and breaking down his door. Mr. Reese stated that they had an argument and he refused to take her back to Old National Road, and that she then began attacking him. The officer did observe a cut to Mr. Reese's back, and he estimated the damage to the door being approximately $100 and stated he did wish to press charges. We are asking there is a $1,500 surety bond already set. We're additionally asking for a $1,000 surety on the battery and a $500 on the simple battery, 2 days of anger awareness, no further contact with David Reese, stay away from that incident location at 2691 Cherry Laurel Lane in East Point, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. I do just want to point out to Your Honor, it looks like she has 4 FTAs, 2014, 2018, 2020, and 2021, which would make this a bail restricted offense. Additionally, she has a history that points to battery in 2017, criminal trespass in 2019, disorderly conduct in 2019, as well as charges that are related to the allegations here. We would like to sound for Mr. David Reese at this time, and that's all for the state.
All right, and the breakdown, the state's recommendation again?
Requested breakdown is $1,500 on the criminal trespass, which is the preset bond, $1,000 on $1,000 surety on the battery, and $500 on the simple battery, which would make it a total of a $3,000 surety bond.
Okay. All right, PDs?
Your Honor, Miss Westmoreland has been to high school. She went through the 9th or 10th grade. She has worked in restaurants for her career in the last 5 years. Your Honor, we would ask the court to consider if it's bail restricted, we would ask for a signature bond. But if that's not legal, then Your Honor, we would ask the court to consider a $50 cash bond or a $1,000 bond.
Oh, Mr. McLean, did you go out or freeze?
I didn't notice it. We were asking for a $50 cash bond or a $1,000 shirt bond because of her restaurant work and her education.
Okay. I'm going to order that $3,000 surety bond. The $1,500 is preset on the criminal trespass, the battery for $1,000, and then $500 for the simple battery. So that would be a total of $3,000. No
That's a
drugs.
surety bond, Judge?
Surety bond, I'm sorry, yes, surety bond. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And I think there was a stay away requested by the state. Stay away from the incident location. And I didn't hear anything about contact. I don't believe.
No contact with the alleged victim would be appropriate.
Yes,
we
did ask for both a no further contact and a stay away from the incident location.
Okay, all right, so no further contact with the victim in this case.
And Your Honor,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I got the no further contact, I got the stay away, I got the no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Was there anything else you ordered as a condition?
No, just stay away, no further contact. Of course, the usual, no drugs, alcohol,
no
weapons, or guns.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
We can go to South End.
I'm sorry, real quick, Judge, for position, going back to position number 11, was that a signature bond through pretrial level 1 for position number 11?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We can go to South Annex. I think that is position number 15, Jakori Harris.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Oh, it says Stephen Middleton. That's the South Annex.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. This is 25 CR 005265Y. Jakori Harris. Is that you, Mr. Harris? Just do your head.
Yes,
Okay. Charged with 1 count of simple assault and a 2nd count of disorderly conduct.
First.
All right. State.
Yes, Your Honor. On Mr. Harris's case, this incident happened at 6015 Feldwood Road, which is Banneker High School. While completing his security rounds, the officer walked into the restroom and observed the defendant in the restroom with a brown vape device actively smoking. The officer requested that the defendant return the device to be released to administration. The defendant handed the vape over and then said, "F the police." The defendant then became agitated, hit his hands together with a closed fist, yelling F12 and "I hate y'all's ass." The officer then walked out of the restroom. He observed the defendant walking up the stairway, yelling and cursing, saying, "I hate y'all MFing ass. I'll beat y'all's effing ass." We are agreeable to an SOB through pretrial services. We're also going to ask for 2 days of anger awareness, no further violent contact with the staff and security at Banneker High School, adhere to any type of suspensions or discipline if there is any as a result of this from Banneker High School. We're also going to request a curfew at the judge's discretion, however you want to set that. I know normally we set 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., a co-signer on this case, and no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. That's all for the state.
All right. And so is he still, are you not sure, presently a student at Banneker, so we won't say?
I would assume he is. This just happened yesterday, but I think the defense can better inform us of whether he is welcome back at Banneker.
Okay.
Well, I know he's not out of Banneker as of the incident now, if they've issued any order, I'm not aware of it. I don't think he's aware of it. But I can tell Your Honor about Harris and his mom.
Okay.
He's 17. He's an 11th grade student at Banneker. His favorite subject is math, and his favorite teacher is Mr. Strong. His mom works at the post office, so she can't be with us by phone because her phone doesn't work. I caught her as she was going into work, and her phone doesn't work at the post office. But she gave me her, and I sent along to Mr. Howard at pretrial, her email.
I don't need it.
Oh, yeah, right. I mean, we just need anybody can send an email to that email with that form that when returned, the record room has it. Yolandria Porter is how we spell her name, Yolandria Porter. That's how it is on her driver's license for picking them up if Your Honor grants the signature bond. And like I said, I've sent into chat the DREKA Porter 84 at gmail.com. We have her phone number, and we agree with the state.
All right, and the state's recommendation, did you give me the amounts, Deputy Falk?
No, Your Honor, just
I
to SOB through pretrials, the state's recommendation.
Okay.
Your Honor, however Your Honor sees fit to structure that.
Okay. All right. I will order the 1,000 on the simple assault, 1,000 on the disorderly conduct. So that'll be a $2,000 SOB through pretrial, level 1. And again, do we say go back to Banneker High School while you're on bond? I'm conflicted with that because I do want him to continue in school. And I guess if you can't go back based on what Banneker would say, then he would have to get his work through online, and other means, virtual.
And Your Honor, that's why we said, return to Banneker unless there are any suspensions. And then if there are, he needs to adhere to those suspensions. And so if one of the suspension orders is that he has to stay away from the school, that would then trigger that stay away.
Right. So whatever the school's requirements are, I don't know if it's called having the tribunal or whatever they have to determine what his status would be. That is what you obviously initially go by. Whether they'll have you back or not, you'll have to figure that out with your attorney. But I'm going to at least say no further violent contact with, I guess it was the security guard there at the school, or any other personnel at the school. You'd have no further violent contact with them. And the curfew will be from 8 p.m. to, I was going to say 6:30 a.m. because I'm not for sure. Does he ride a bus to school? Some of them get the buses very early. I think he's raising his hand. He does ride a bus to school, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what time do you catch the bus?
Around 7:40.
Oh, okay. So that'll be 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. You should be in the house under curfew. And you're ordered to either go to school if you can. If not, then to do home study. Hopefully you will get a diploma. Work on that. And try to keep up, or either work on your GED. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And let me add this, no smoking or vaping while on bond.
Yes, ma'am.
I might need to add that a little more to our bond conditions, the more I think about it, because we have a lot of that with vaping. So hopefully you will get some help with that if that's what's going on at 17. The studies say it is not good for you. I would order you to go to some classes on that, but I'll leave that up to the state for later. Because I don't really particularly know of one specifically, but I will say no smoking or vaping while on bond. All right?
What's the curfew hours?
8 p.m. to 7 a.m. All right, that'll be the order of the court.
Position number 20, Mr. Patterson.
Okay.
And Your Honor, this case has a co-defendant, which is Mr. Daniel, who is position 8.
8, okay.
So I'm not sure if if courtroom 2 has him in here, if he can bring him forward as well.
Oh, he's still in felony court.
Okay,
No,
thank you
still
for
there.
letting me know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yes, he's here. I'm sorry, he's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, made it, okay. All
So
right,
this Patterson and who? I'm sorry.
Number 8.
Markeel Daniel, number 8, is the co-defendant of Lutonian Patterson, who's number 20.
All right. This is 23 CR 005268B, Lutonian Patterson, charged with 2 counts of theft by taking. Pre-trial.
This is third adult arrest. He got a 2025 case, possession of tools, entering auto, loading problem. It's 25 PI 000531, and the open possession of marijuana. You want Daniel's history?
We can do it since we're going to do them together if you want to go ahead.
Second arrest, he got the same open case as Patterson. Conspiracy to commit a felon and loading problem, 25 PI 000531. He went to felony earlier. Blunt, I have no idea what the bond is for.
5,000.
1,000?
5,000.
5,000. Okay. That's all.
And Your Honor, the case he went on in court today for was a criminal use of an article with an altered ID mark.
Yeah.
Use of an object with an altered ID mark?
Yes, an article or an object with an altered ID mark was the charge.
Okay. All right, let's do Patterson first. Lutonian.
Yes, Your Honor. And just to let the court know, the facts, the bond, all of the recs are going to be the same for both.
Okay.
So this happened August 4th at 100 Piedmont Avenue in Atlanta and 66 Cortlandt Street in Atlanta. That's both GSU property. The student Chibuike Imobogu stated that his scooter had been stolen. It was valued at $329. According to Imobogu, he parked his scooter at the bike rack at the Science Center at around 8:30, and when he returned that evening after classes, his scooter was missing. The officers did observe the camera footage, saw the defendants approach the bike rack, and Mr. Daniel used what appeared to be pliers to cut the lock off of the victim's scooter, while Miss Patterson, who was partially wearing a mask, watched the door of the building and signaled to Mr. Daniel when a security officer approached. After speaking with the security officer, Mr. Daniel then successfully cut the lock and removed the scooter. The investigation observed that the 2 individuals had also stolen the bike that Mr. Patterson had arrived at the location at from a bike rack in the GSU green space between 4:05 and 4:15 that afternoon. GSU student Joshua Mullins reported his Schwinn mountain bike with a value of $150 stolen from that location. The officer did a bolo, later received information that APD had arrested both individuals for a separate theft offense, that being entering auto, and a criminal history showed the photos matching the individuals he saw in the video footage. As you've heard, they do have an open felony case where both are involved in that too, so they seem to be creating quite a little career crime together. We are going to ask for a $2,000 surety bond as to each, $1,000 on each count. So a total of $2,000. An anti-theft course, stay away from all GSU property, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and no further contact with one another. We would like to sound for Mr. Imobogu if he is present, and Mr. Mullins if he is present. That's all for the state.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I just will mention, the bond was set at 5,000. So the state is being generous by asking for a reduction in that bond, given their history.
All right.
Your Honor, my client is 17 years old. He is currently a student in the 12th grade at Carver High School. I have spoken with his mom, and I believe she is on the Zoom, Your Honor. He is not in a position to pay for bond, Your Honor, because he is currently unemployed. He's still a child. I understand he has been arrested before. So I would ask the court to consider giving him a signature bond, perhaps with some kind of monitoring and a curfew. I think that would be more appropriate given that he's only 17 years old and he does live with his mom. I was able to speak with her and she may want to say something about that, Your Honor.
All right. And I don't think I called position 8, but I will, the 25 CR 005269G on Markeel Daniel with the 2 counts of theft by taking. Let me go backwards a little bit and go to position 20, which is Lutonian Patterson. I will order the $2,000.
Well, Your Honor, has the attorney for Ms. Patterson spoken? I know.
Oh,
I
I'm
believe
sorry.
Ms. McLeod represents
I am
Mr.
so
Daniel.
sorry. Thank you.
Mr. Patterson.
No, I represent Mr. Daniel.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I had the two
I got
switched.
him.
My
Yep.
apologies.
She mixed them up and I stepped all over them. So let me back up. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ms. McLeod, and then Ms. Tucker.
Yes, I was just asking for signature bond with some kind of monitoring, perhaps a curfew or something. He is still in high school.
Okay, he is as well. Okay.
In Carver, my client, Mr. Patterson, is. I don't think Ms. Tucker spoke about her client. I was the one speaking earlier.
Thank you, Ms. McLeod.
You're welcome.
And at least we know he's not a student at GSU.
No, Your Honor, he is not. He's not, well, I was going to say he's not quite old enough, but then I know some people younger than that who are in college, so.
Right. Well, and some of them take dual classes and things of that
Yes.
nature. And they may have an occasion to be there. I'm just trying to make sure that he doesn't have a reason to be on the Georgia State campus, because I'm going to obviously order that he not go to any Georgia State property. And that's a pretty vast, big amount of chunk of downtown. So really, he just probably needs to stay away from downtown while he's on bond. I'll first start out with each of the $1,000 bonds, signature bonds on each of the theft by takings, is a total of $2,000. I'm going to order him to stay away from all Georgia State property. Anything that he sees that says Georgia State, he shouldn't be there. Probably should just stay away from downtown Atlanta. Also, I'm going to order that he have a curfew. And I guess I'll do the same thing, 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. And I'm going to also order that, I don't know, he should have no contact with his co-defendant. I think they don't need to be together. And I'm going to order no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
Is this a signature?
What's them bonds again?
Well, I think she was announcing the bond for Patterson, not for Daniel.
Correct.
Okay.
That is correct. That was 1,000 on each, so 2,000 signature bond through pretrial. And I didn't even say the level at all.
This would be per judge due to the open felony. So
Well, I guess he's not gonna go anywhere.
he
Well,
may, I
no,
don't
the
know.
open felony is from before, Your Honor. It's Mr. Daniel who has the pending open felony.
Oh, and not Patterson.
Mr. Patterson already addressed his felony the last time he got arrested in January of 2025.
We're just mixing them all up today. It's Friday. It's been a long week. So we apologize. Again, 2,000 SOB pretrial per the judge. I'm gonna put him on a curfew from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm gonna order that he stay away from all Georgia State property. And then the usual no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. If Carver High School will have him there, he can go back. If not, then he needs to be at home doing virtual learning or working on a GED, if not, first his high school diploma. And I don't think there's anything else I would do with Mr. Patterson. That's it for him.
And Your
Thank
Honor,
you,
what
Your Honor.
level is that?
Level one.
No.
Three,
Yeah, put him on 3, because this
level
should be a
3.
good one. And
Yeah.
McLeod, let your client know he come back to jail, he gonna be sitting on this bond, so.
I understand that I will speak with Mom as well.
Okay.
But thank you, Your Honor.
All
And
right.
is there a cosigner on this due to his age?
Oh, are you all stopped doing the cosigners or are you still doing them?
You can order it.
Okay, let me order his mom to cosign for him. What's her name, Ms. McLeod?
Her name is, let me
Crazy.
spell it. And she is on, so I think she could come
Oh,
on and make sure
is,
it's
Mr. Patterson's mom
KIB.
on?
Yes,
Well, what is your name, ma'am?
Cabria Carter.
Turn on your camera for me, please.
Okay.
All right, and, spell your first name, ma'am?
KIBRIAH.
And last name?
Carter.
Okay. And are you willing to co-sign on the bond for your son?
Yes,
Okay, so you understand he has a curfew, that 8 PM to 7 AM?
I heard you.
Yeah, okay.
Does he have a job?
No, he don't have no job. He have three. He have three kids.
He has what?
He have 3 kids, 2 here and 1 due in like 3 more weeks.
At 17, I won't do
Wow.
what I've heard some other judges do. I won't get into that subject matter. But I have had some judges order at some point that men can practice some birth control too. I think he's gonna be burdened with 3 children at 17.
Yes.
You know, I won't order him to refrain from sex or at least use some protection.
Okay.
But I'll just say hint to the wise.
He should do that.
And he probably does need a job, but, right
Well,
now.
I was only asking because of the curfew time, that's why I asked.
I know, but you got me into another subject. So, and that's probably just the mother in me. But, anyway, we will, just go with the curfew for now. And if he can attend school, do that. If not, do schooling at home. Okay, Mom?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. And oh, don't forget, stay away from Mr. Markeel Daniels.
Markeel Daniels locked up too?
Yes.
Oh, they were together. I told him before he left the house.
You told him, Mom, that's not a good friend to have if they're gonna get out and get in trouble. But they're ordered to stay away from each other.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. So you got to
All
stick to the button to get out?
Huh?
You got
It's
to
a
stick to the button to
signature
get out?
bond,
It's a
Mom.
signature bond. You just
Okay.
have to have
Have to
your,
pay.
is this the same process, pretrial, take her ID to the jail, to the pretrial, trailer at the jail?
McLeod will send her the link.
Oh, he's gonna send you the link, ma'am.
McLeod.
Oh,
I have
McLeod,
her
I'm sorry,
email
McLeod will
address.
send you the link.
I have
Oh,
her
okay.
email address, Your Honor, so I will send the pretrial link to her email address.
She can do that, okay?
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
thank you.
All right, thank you.
Concludes my business before the court today. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor. Same
All
to
right,
you.
you too. And position 8. And that's, there he is. Okay, you, Markeel Daniel,
And that's Miss Tucker's case.
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
25C005269G. And he's at the table in courtroom 2. Is that correct? Is that you, Mr. Daniel?
This is Daniels, position number 8. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. All right, with him, I'm going to,
I don't believe Miss Tucker has had an opportunity to speak on his case. I will just add that if this is the defendant who's in jail on the criminal use of an article with an altered ID mark,
he's on the felony.
that article was a handgun.
I was gonna ask you that earlier, but I didn't.
I went back and looked at the warrant.
And I thought, what was the object? Okay, thank you for answering the question. All right, we've got the same set of facts. So go ahead, PD Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor. My request for the court will be a signature bond for Mr. Daniels. He is 18 years of age. He's currently a senior in high school as well. He's not currently employed as he's a full-time student. He's an Atlanta native, and he was able to give me his family's residential address. We have no objections to a stay away from Georgia State's property. Although his history is questionable, it is a limited criminal history. I believe pretrial service said this is his second arrest. He doesn't have any failure to appears on his cases. So we are asking for a signature bond on this count. And if you would like to follow suit on the last case and enforcing a curfew, we wouldn't be opposed to that as well.
Well, I have to treat him a little different. His history is quite different, and a little more concerning. And although he may not have any FTAs, he's got a serious felony there. And so, especially since it involves a gun, that alarms me a little bit more. And he's definitely going to be ordered to not go to any Georgia State University property, which is most of downtown Atlanta. So he's just probably gonna have to stay home most of the time while he's on bond. That curfew will be from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. And I'm going to give him a surety bond, and that will be $1,000 on each of the thefts by taking for a $2,000 surety bond. And with that surety bond, no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And same curfew. And he is ordered to stay away from Lutonian and Patterson. They are not to be together. And I think that's it. Anything else did I leave out? Nope. All right, that's the order of the court.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Position number 27, that is South Annex.
Okay.
Say yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and this is position 27.
27.
Okay. This is 25 CR 005272E Antoine Victram, charged with 1 count of simple battery against a police officer or corrections officer, willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer, and disrupting a public school.
First.
First, okay. State?
Yes, Your Honor. Let me just make sure I'm correct. It looks like this also happened at Banneker High School on September 4th, 2025 at 6015 Feldwood Road. The officer was trying to detain a disorderly individual on the scene when the defendant placed his arms around the officer's neck until another officer pulled the defendant off of the first officer. The defendant also intentionally stood in the way of school staff members who were trying to help address the chaos after he had been asked to move by staff several times. The defendant refused to move out of the way and was finally removed from the scene by security and then placed under arrest. Currently, the defendant has a $5,000 surety bond, $2,500 on each simple battery against a police officer and disrupting public schools, and then no bond on the obstruction of law enforcement officer. We are agreeable to a $1,500 total surety bond, $500 each, 5 days of anger awareness, no further violent contact with any of the staff at Banneker High School. If he is not expelled as a result of this, adhere to any suspensions from Banneker High School, and we are also requesting a curfew for this individual of 8 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons. The reason we are asking for a surety bond on this as opposed to a signature bond is because he actually attacked a security officer by placing his arms around the officer's neck, and that required another officer to pull him off. And so this is a little different than somebody just saying F you to an officer or mouthing off at an officer. This actually involved physical contact with the officer. That's all for the state.
And state, what was your recommendation again on the bond?
$1,500 surety bond, $500 on each count, instead of a $5,000 total surety bond.
Okay. All right.
And that is only in light of the fact he has no history.
Okay. All right. Is this Mr. McLean? Is this your case?
Yes, Your Honor. My client, Mr. Antoine Victram, is 17 years old at Banneker High School. His favorite subject is math also. Different teachers. Favorite teacher is Mr. Badia. His dad is on Zoom, I believe. He has two parents who don't know if both are on Zoom, but at least one is on Zoom, I believe. And we have his email that I forwarded by chat. Your Honor, under these circumstances, we understand the allegations, we understand the state's distinction, but nonetheless, we would ask the court to consider a signature bond in this case with a cosigner and appropriate curfew and other conditions. And you know, I agree with the state. This may be worse than a suspension for him, but that'll be an administrative school matter. So it'd be appropriate for the court to not only give him a curfew, but also, assuming that he might not be in school at the time, instruct him as to how to spend his day.
Well, I'm very concerned. There's a lot going on with Banneker. School just started.
I will say, Your Honor, I did have a chance to look at the report, and it is the same case. The first young man we dealt with, the officer was taking that defendant into custody when this defendant intervened and grabbed the officer.
Right, because I thought the dates were like 9/2 and then 9/4. So I thought they were different incidents, but maybe the dates are just.
I think the dates may have been incorrect. It was the same person.
Same, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm very concerned, Mr. McLean. And I see that looks like his mother is on. Miss Jakori Victram, are you the mom?
I'm his sister. My mom is right here.
Oh, okay, your sister. Okay. And what's your mother's name?
Shawanda Crowder.
Okay. You may have her to sign on with the bond. Is she willing to do that? Mom?
Yes.
I need to hear from your mom.
Yes.
Okay, got you. I don't know if he'll be going back to the school, given this incident.
He won't be.
Huh?
He won't be.
He won't be, yeah.
No, ma'am.
Right. And so I'm definitely going to first put him on the curfew. And I may put him on 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. since it looks like he won't be going anywhere.
He has a job at Publix that he goes to after school.
Well, if he's not in school, and I understand he may need to work, but he's got to understand that he has to respect authority.
Right.
What he did was pretty bad. I don't like to see him fighting other students, but you know, what he did is pretty serious, and we want him to understand that kind of conduct can't and won't be tolerated under any circumstances if he's able to get into any school, or he'll have to do, you know, homeschool online and all those kind of things. And I sort of hate for him to possibly lose his job as well. But, you know, there's consequences to your actions. And he certainly is old enough to understand and know that. And I'm not for sure that I want him going out to go to work, to be honest. Just sit at home, study. Is he on track to graduate?
Yes.
And here's what I'm afraid of. While he's not in school, he's gonna be trying to work all day at Publix. And school goes by the wayside and then he doesn't get his diploma. That's what kind of usually happens. Because now he's gonna be more focused on, making money if he's not in school. So we want him to be at home, learning something and making sure he can still get his, high school diploma. That would be my priority, honestly, rather than, getting out to go to work. Because otherwise it makes no sense for me to give him a curfew, because, Publix, he could have rolling hours. I'm sure he doesn't have set hours, or does he always go after school every day?
He just started, so he been working 1 week.
Oh, about a week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna punish him a little bit and put him on this curfew from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. And if he's able to work around it, fine. If not, he'll just have to be at home for a minute so he can sit at home and think about what has happened and also tell himself, I will not do such things again, and be at home studying. So while he's on bond right now, I'm going to order I'm going to make it a 2,500 surety bond. And that's going to be 1,000 on the simple battery against a police officer, and then 1,000 on disrupting the public school, and then 500 on the willful obstruction. So that'll be 2,500. Is that what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, Your Honor.
2,500, that's my math. The curfew 8 to 8. I'm sure he's out of there from Banneker, so as long as he's suspended, obviously stay away from Banneker High School. No further contact with the staff at Banneker, since he probably will not be a student. If he is a student and they somehow miraculously allow him back, then no further violent contact. But I'm 90% sure he won't be. And I'm sorry if he's only been at Publix for a week, he may have to quit that job for a second so we can get a handle on him and make sure that he graduates from high school and becomes a productive citizen. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And I think that'll be it for now. But I'm gonna give him a surety bond.
Your Honor, I think procedurally then co-signing wouldn't play into it since he's not going to be signing anything himself.
State, are you opposed to a signature bond through pretrial?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, we are.
okay. I'll leave it where it is. He'll come back up, and I believe, unfortunately, I forgot to say that our SAP reset date, but I think, we've already, did you say that early, Ms. Champion?
No, ma'am.
You did not. I'm so sorry, everybody. Our reset date is September 18th. And I apologize that I forgot to say that at the beginning. So, for the parents of Mr. Victram, if he doesn't make bond prior to that, his next court date would be September the 18th. Okay?
Oh.
All right. All right, that's the order of the court. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right.
Position number
So
20.
how much that?
I'm sorry? Oh, that was her time.
Position number 25.
Okay. '25 CR 005270A, Fernandez, is it Thames, maybe? Charge of 1 count of criminal trespass. Pretrial?
He got an open felony, 25 SC 001489. Sale of marijuana, possession of cocaine, possession of a knife or a firearm during the commission. On probation for possession of Schedule 4. 2015 DUI, 2014 shoplifting conviction.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Officers were dispatched to a suspicious person at 156 Maury Avenue, Southeast in Atlanta on September 4th. The notes in the call stated it was a black male wearing a yellow shirt and black pants who walked into the home of the resident at 156 Maury Avenue. Upon arrival, officers, and the caller also stated she did not know who the male was and she had never met him before. The officers arrived. They saw the defendant matching the description, standing on the porch. They spoke with the defendant, who stated he was driving home from College Park to meet his girlfriend, but she told him she could not come outside because she was doing her friend's hair. He claimed that he was outside the whole time waiting for her to text him and text him back, and he denied entering the home. However, when they spoke to Miss Brown, she stated she was in her home asleep. She instantly woke up when she noticed the defendant standing near her and her daughter's bedroom door. She stated that she yelled out, "Who the hell is that?" several times and didn't get a response. And after several attempts, the defendant turned around, pulled out what she believed to be a cellular phone, and walked away. She stated then she heard the front door close. She immediately got up, checked on her children, saw that everyone was home asleep, and she believed that the front door was left unlocked because her two sons attended a candlelight ceremony and had returned home later that night. She stated she looked outside, saw the defendant sitting on her back porch, seemingly comfortable. She began yelling at him. He got up, jumped the rear porch railing, and left. A neighbor, Mr. Smith, provided ring doorbell footage showing the defendant walking up to her front door, twisting the doorknob multiple times, pacing back and forth as if contemplating. It did not capture him entering or exiting the home, but Mr. Smith did say he noticed the defendant leaving after hearing Miss Brown yelling inside the house. The defendant was then arrested as a result of this. As you heard, the defendant already has an open 20 SC case, 20 SC 0001489, for drug use, possession of a firearm or knife during commission of a crime, and possession of cocaine. He is also on first offender under 2023 case for possession of a controlled substance. We are very concerned about the nature of this offense, especially the fact that this woman was asleep in her home with her children there and suddenly sees a man standing in the doorway. That's just a terrifying prospect. The state is going to ask for a $5,000 surety bond, a social worker for BHET, no further contact with Miss Legina Brown or her children, stay away from 156 Maury Avenue, Southeast in Atlanta, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. That's all for the state. We would like to sound for Miss Brown at this time.
All right, Ms. Brown, is it Eugenia?
Legina,
Legina.
Lagina.
All right, Ms. Brown? Nope. All right, PD McLean?
Your Honor, thank you. Mr. Thames is 31 years old. He has a stable address and he's been in Georgia practically all his life. He wasn't born here, but I think from something like a very, very, very young age. He's had 2 years of college at Georgia Military, core classes. He hasn't got his bachelor's yet. It was not an associate degree. It's simply the first half of a 4-year degree. But his 30349 is his stable address here in Atlanta in the College Park area. His phone numbers are local. His emergency contact is local. Got a Georgia driver's license. He's just as local as he can be. He has done warehouse work in the last 5 years, Your Honor, and not driving, but as a picking and packing person at the warehouse inside. Let's see what else. Like I said, he's 31. We would ask the court to consider a signature bond. If that is not agreeable, then we would ask the court to set $1,000.
I'm going to order the $5,000 surety bond on this case, just because of the nature of the allegations and my concern about him possibly, I guess, reoffending, or if he were on bond. I'm not for sure what else we can do to make this victim feel safe. I'm going to order BHUT, our social worker, visit just to make sure there are no resources that he may need. 5,000 surety, stay away from 156 Mallory Avenue, which is the incident location. No further contact with the victim, Miss Brown. I guess, and her daughter.
And her
'cause-
minor children. She
Yeah,
actually
mi-
has multiple minor children.
Okay. Is anybody in that house? Stay away from them all. Don't have any, no further contact with Miss Brown and all of her minor children. Stay 200 yards away from them, which is 2 football fields. Don't contact them by text, phone, or social media at all. And, I guess if he were to get out on bond, also no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns, while on bond. And I think that's it. Anything else, council?
Nothing from the state.
Okay,
Nothing.
all right, thank you.
Number 26.
This is 25 CR 005271A, Francisco Valdovinos, maybe? Valdovinos. One, let's see, 2 counts of battery family violence and 1 count of simple battery family violence. Pre-trial?
13.
13, okay.
On probation out the cap, armed robbery, act assault. Got an open case out of Clayton. Possession of marijuana. Possession of a firearm, fleeing an officer, obstruction. Driving without a valid license. He got an open case in state court. Battery DV, cruelty in the third, 3 counts. That's a pretrial bond. Yeah. 25 CR 003781G. And that's gonna be 5,000 on top of whatever you said. So
Okay. State?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so this case happened July 9th, 2025 at 6891 Bristol Place in Fairburn. The officer got a call from a third party stating that Miss Raven Valdovinos texted her a code word to let her know she was in danger and in a potential physical altercation. She stated that officer stated that upon arrival, they observed a open garage door in a white Jeep with all windows down and the passenger side partially open. They tried to make contact at the front door, but received no response. They canvassed the area and Miss Valdovinos walked out of the garage. They saw she was nervous and was on the phone. She stated she was the only one in the residence, but then when they asked if she had a husband, she stated he was asleep upstairs. She was cooperative and she initially stated she didn't want to speak in front of the residents and agreed to speak with the officers at another location. So they relocated to another location where she felt safe. And at that point, she told police that her husband, the defendant, had gotten into an altercation with her that day. He had punched her in the lip. They did observe her lip was swollen, had dried blood on her lip. She also stated she was on the phone with him and he was telling her not to talk to the police and to come inside. Ms. Valdovinos stated she told him her head hurt, she needed to get medication, which is how she was able to leave the residence. She stated that he had recently gotten out of jail for battery. I will state that that is the open case that pretrial just cited to, which is that 25 CR 003781G case. In that case, that happened May 7th of 2025. The defendant grabbed her arms, trying to force her ring off, grabbed her phone and threw it in the neighbor's driveway, we believe to stop her from calling the police, and then threw her car keys and her house keys outside. And when she went to go pick them up, he tackled her to the ground and began striking her repeatedly and stated, "You think you're scared now? This is really going to scare you," before pulling out a black handgun and driving off in his vehicle. There were no neighbors around to confirm the incident with the handgun. There were 3 juvenile children who were able to confirm the victim's account, with the exception of the part about the handgun. At that point, the Judge Law on July 5th gave him a $5,750 split bond, 500 SOB through pretrial, 750 SOB through the jail, no further violent contact with Ms. Valdovinos, and enroll in FVIP. We're not sure how he did on the FVIP portion, but I will say that that bond was given to him July 5th of 2025. This incident happened July 9th of 2025. So within 3 days of him getting out of the jail, he reoffended against Ms. Valdovinos. We did have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Valdovinos. She stated she's extremely afraid of the defendant. He has assaulted her 3 times in 35 days and had just recently got out of jail when this happened. She stated that the defendant and she have known each other for 4 years and have been married for 2. They have no children, but he is extremely violent and does not seem to care about going to jail. She said the defendant's family has been harassing her, and she does not want contact and wants him to stay away. For that reason, we are asking for a $7,000 total cash bond. We're requesting $3,000 on each battery family violence and $1,000 on the simple battery family violence. We are requesting FEIP. I don't know if pretrial can update us to how he was doing within the 3 days before he reoffended. No further contact with Raven Valdovinos. Stay away from 6891 Bristol Place in Fairburn, and no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Your Honor, I cannot emphasize enough how concerning this is. The fact that Ms. Valdovinos alone had a code word that she gave a friend to let her friend know when she was in physical danger is problematic. That shows a history of domestic violence that Ms. Valdovinos felt she had to protect herself from by even creating a code word and a method of communicating in secret. And the fact that once the police were there, she didn't even feel comfortable still talking to them outside of the home. They actually had to relocate her so she could feel safe enough to tell the police what happened. This is clearly domestic violence happening at a very high level. We are very concerned, and I feel that only a cash bond adequately reflects the Ayala factors that are being violated here. That's all for the state. We would like to sound for Raven Valdovinos.
Okay. Ms. Valdovinos. What was the first? I think I see her. Raven Valdovinos.
Miss Raven Valdovinos, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Valdovinos, since it's a little bit late in the day, we normally don't allow bonnets and certain things to be worn in court. And I will let you pass today a little bit and wear that bonnet on your head. Are you able to take it off by chance?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Raise your, well, let me first ask you, would you like to give some brief testimony, answer a few questions before the court today, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, raise your right hand for me. Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. You put your hand down for me. Are you is still in fear of Mr. Valdovinos? Are you in fear of Mr. Valdovinos?
It's breaking up really bad.
I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
I am.
Do you want to have any further contact with him?
No, ma'am. Or his family.
Or his family as well? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have that. And I'm sure you'll be in contact with the victim witness advocate at the solicitor's office for other resources and things that you might need. Because we do want to definitely make sure that you are going to be safe going forward. So please make sure you stay in contact with them and get all the resources that they're able to provide, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, you can mute and listen to the ruling in a second. PD McLean?
Your Honor, Mr. Valdovinos is 25. His Georgia driver's license indicates his being local. He's although not born here, I think from the age of something like 2 years on. He's been here all his life, essentially. Your Honor, he has worked in landscaping and he's also worked as a truck driver. He is an educated person. I think I wrote that down. Your Honor, he would ask the court to consider the lowest bond possible in this situation. If that is not a signature bond, because that's not possible, he would ask the court to consider $1,000 or $2,000 surety.
Well, I'm certainly not going to do that. I'm not at all. I'm very disturbed by what I'm hearing as far as the allegation and, his conduct. And I think most of you pretty much know me by now. When you violated one of our orders, the next one is going to be a cash bond. And we want to make sure the victim is going to be safe. And, so it's going to be, what was the previous one? 700? That was a split bond, 5750. Was the bond on July 5th by Judge Law, and we're back here again. So I'm going to order the $7,000 cash bond, and that would be $3,000 on each of the batteries and $1,000 on the simple batteries, a total of $7,000 cash. I'm going to order him to stay away from the incident location. I think it's 6891. Was it Bristol something?
6891 Bristol Place in Fairburn.
Bristol Place. I'm going to order that he have no further contact with Mrs. Valdovino. I'm going to order that his family would have no further contact with her either. They are all to be 200 feet away from her, which is equivalent to 2 football fields or 200 yards. No contact through cell phone, text messages, any third parties. No posting on social media about this, and obviously no threats to her. I'm going to order with the stay away, and I said no further contact. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And that's it. Oh, should I also say, and let me see if I want to add this, if he has any guns or he gets out on bond, he needs to turn them over to the sheriff's department. Let me add that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he should not be in possession of any guns.
Position number 23, Sam.
Okay. This is 25 CR 005262B, Marcus Sims. Marcus Sims. He's charged with 2 counts of battery family violence and 2 counts of simple battery family violence. Pretrial.
43. He got open battery DV out of the cab, giving false name. Open case out of South Carolina. Public disorderly conduct. On probation out of Clark County for 3 counts of terrorist threats, 3 counts of simple battery, false imprisonment, obstruction. That should have timed out. I don't know why they got this on here. I think that one timed out. In 2015, they gave him 3 years to serve and 7 probation, so that should have timed out in May. On probation out of DeKalb County for ag assault trespass. 2023, they gave him 3 to serve, 7 probation. We got FTAs from 2025, 2023. You want me to keep going?
That's enough. Thank you. All right, State.
Yes, Your Honor. This happened between December 10th and December 11th, 2024 at 1033 Hollywood Road Northwest in Atlanta. Officers spoke with Stacy Leidler, who stated that the defendant, who had been living with her and in a relationship with her since November of 2024, had assaulted her. He stated she She stated he had become intoxicated, became aggressive with her, punched her in the face, leaving a mark on her left cheek, punched her in the chest, and burned her left thigh with a cigar. Ms. Leidler sustained visible injuries. The officers were able to observe the mark on her left cheek and the burn mark on her left thigh. She did also identify the defendant as her attacker. As you've heard, the defendant has convictions for, in 2009, for aggravated assault, aggravated battery. 2015, false imprisonment, simple battery, felony terroristic threats. 2023, aggravated assault and criminal trespass. He also has his simple battery, family violence battery, and hindering an officer making an emergency call in 2004. And in the 2023 case, where he was given a 10-serve-3, part of the order, even though it wasn't charged as aggravated assault family violence, he was ordered to complete a certified family violence intervention program, and was ordered to have no further contact under a permanent protective order. So, it's pretty concerning for the state that he has a history of violence. And there seems to be, although not expressly stated family violence in the aggravated assault case that he got a 10-serve-3 on, there was definitely implied violence given that they ordered him, implied family violence connections given they ordered him to attend to do and complete a family violence intervention program. For that reason, we are asking for a, $15,000 surety bond. We're going to ask for $5,000 on each of the family violence batteries, $2,500 on each of the simple battery family violence. We're also going to ask for FVIP, ADET, random screens, no further contact with the victim in this case, Ms. Stacy Leidler. Stay away from the location of 1033 Hollywood Road Northwest in Atlanta. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons. We would like to sound for Ms. Leidler at this time, and that's all for the state.
Okay. Miss, is it spelled it Leidler?
It's Laidler. So I've been saying Leidler. It could be Laidler, but yes.
Okay. And that was no further contact?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Leidler or Leidler, maybe? Nope. All right. Go ahead, PD McLean.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Is it Stacy?
yes, it's Stacy Laidler.
Laidler. All right.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
wish to address the court today?
Just pretty much.
Hold on. First, it is a yes or no, and then I need to see where you are. Are you on the bus? Are you in public transportation?
I'm on my way going home from work.
Yes. There's people around you, I assume.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's kind of not a private location. This matter that we're going to talk about is serious. I don't know that you would honestly.
Yes, I'm on my way home from work right now. So, and my transportation is public transportation. So yes, I am around a whole lot of people.
Yeah, I don't even want to put you in that predicament. And I don't know that you want to get off the bus and stand somewhere in public and do it or talk to me. But usually you're in a somewhat more private or confidential spaces since we're talking about some serious matters. So I'm not for sure what you want to do. I'm not going to have you to talk much more than you're doing because you're in a public location. Are you able to get to a place or get off or do something, or you just won't get to speak? I mean, the state is, presenting the case.
Okay, well, I mean that's fine because I'm on my way home. Like, I got out of work for this.
I understand. Well, I'm not going to allow you to speak for your own confidentiality and things of that nature since you are on a city bus with a lot of people, okay? And you can just listen and mute yourself so I won't get too much background noise or anything, but I appreciate you getting on. Just stay in contact with the victim witness advocate at the solicitor's office so they can provide you any services that they may have that you will need to be safe, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you can just listen in. Thank you. All right, PD McLean.
Your Honor, he's 41 years old. Mr. Sims is a Georgian. He's born here. Georgia driver's license, been here all his life. His address is what it says in Odyssey. So he's stable. He's got the restaurant. His work of the last 5 years has included restaurant work and forklift operator, and so on. Your Honor, he's got a regular education and high school education, and we would ask the court under these circumstances to consider the lowest bond possible. If that is a signature bond, that's super. If not, then we would ask the court to consider a $1,000 surety bond.
All right, I'm going to, just based on his history and what I've heard about the allegations, I'm very, very concerned about the safety of Miss Ladler. I'm going to go with the $15,000 surety bond, $5,000 each on the 2 battery charges and $2,500 each on the simple battery for a total $15,000 surety bond. ADET, I will order that and to comply with any recommended treatment. I normally don't, but I'll order an FVIP as well. Seems to be needed here. I'm gonna order stay away from the 1033 Hollywood Road. No further contact with the victim, Ms. Ladler. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And he too, if he has any guns, he needs to surrender them to the sheriff's department if he gets out on bond. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, weapons while on bond. And I think that's it. Okay. Who do we have next, deputies? Or is that still Mr. Sims?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't think your attorney's gonna want you to ask any questions.
Excuse me, I can call the jail courtroom number 2 for any answers he needs from me. Thank you.
Okay.
Position number 3.
Three.
You said number 3?
Yeah, I think Brooks, yes. 25 CR. 005254C, Ahmad Brooks, charged at 1 count of criminal trespass, pretrial.
24.
Okay.
2025 FTA. 24 public drunk conviction. 24 trespass conviction. She had a battery DV from 2019 that was dismissed. That's it. State.
Yes, thank you. It's just waiting for the judge to call on me. All right, so this happened September 2nd, 2025 at 1805 Washington Road in East Point. That's the East Point package store, Your Honor. Officers were there. They saw the defendant who had a previous criminal trespass warning from August 31st of 2025 for soliciting individuals to try to buy him alcohol. The owner stated that he was refusing to leave the property. He was again trying to get people to buy alcohol from him. He was asked multiple times to leave. He refused, and so he was placed under arrest. We are asking that the $1,000 surety bond that's already on this case remain as set. Social worker visit for housing, BHET. Stay away from the East Point package store at 1805 Washington Road. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons. He was just convicted on December 17th of 2024 under 24 CR 005485 for criminal trespass from that same location and is currently on probation for that. So this is also a violation of his probation, and it's a bail restricted offense since he has a previous criminal trespass conviction. That's all for the state.
All right, PD Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Brooks is 50 years of age. He's lived in the Atlanta area for 13 years now. He's completed some college, and he's not currently employed. He's working on starting a job at Ace Hardware, sometime in the near future, hopefully after he's released. He wanted to request from the court a signature bond. However, if that's not appropriate, we are requesting the lowest bond that the court will allow in this matter.
All right, I believe that bond's going to be the $1,000 surety bond. And social worker visit, BHET, stay away from the East Point package store on Washington Road. And no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I don't know, is there a no further violent contact or contact with any of the employees, or just stay away from the liquor store?
No, just stay
the
away from the
package
liquor store, Your Honor. I usually don't
Okay.
do no further contact unless he's threatened the store employees, which he hasn't.
Okay. All right, just to stay away. Okay. All right, that is it for that case.
Position number 2.
This is 25 CR 005277Y. Adrian, is it Blosi? Charge of 1 count of lauder and prowling, a 2nd count of criminal trespass.
19.
Okay.
2025 probation. 2025 battery, disorderly conduct arrest. That's open. 2012 armed robbery. CWAC charge, possession of a firearm by convicted felon, possession of a firearm or knife during the commission.
You said that's not his hit.
That's not.
That's him. State, what you got?
No.
For Mr. Blosi, I did not have any, I don't have any history for him.
All right, I'll be back. Y'all can continue. I'll be back though.
Okay, you'll go check that. We're checking that, Mr. Blosi. You can go ahead with the fact state and we'll come back to his history.
Yes, Your Honor, on July the 2nd of 2025, Officer Fan went to 7,000 Goodson Road in reference to a suspicious person inside of a residence. Ms. Valdovinos Santoto had indicated that she was out of the country and returned home to find that the lock had been changed on her front door and that the back door appeared to have been tampered with and was open. She started into the residence and she heard a dog barking and thought there was movement inside the home, and she called for the police to assist her. Once they entered the home, they also noted that there was broken glass at the rear door, and they entered the home and they could hear a banging noise and something hit the floor. They were able to observe in one of the bedrooms a backpack with personal items, and those items were of Mr. Blosi's. There was also a white dog that was there. Mr. Blosi was actually found behind an air filter inside of a wall while the officers were there and searched, and they located him at that time. So it appeared that he was living in the home while she was outside of the country.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did the state give their recommendation on this?
I didn't know if we were waiting for
Oh, my
trial
apologies, no rush.
services.
No. What's the recommendation, State?
Judge, the magistrate had given him a $285 bond for each charge. It's my understanding that Mr. Blosi is unhoused. We were asking for, based on the information that we had, was for a no bond, a signature bond, and that he be allowed to and that there's no further contact with the home located at 7,000 Goodson Road, and that he have no contact with the victim. And her name is Ms. Valdovinos Santoto. And that would be our recommendation.
So a signature bond?
Yes, Judge, that is what we're recommending at this time.
Okay. All right, PD Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor. I have no objection to the state's recommendation for a signature bond. Based on the information I have with his limited criminal history, he's 23 years of age. He is currently homeless. However, he was able to provide me with a consistent mailing address. He is an Atlanta native. He is currently employed at a Wendy's in Decatur. He's actually extremely concerned about being able to make it to work tomorrow. He doesn't want to lose his job and be back at position one looking for work and looking for somewhere to stay. He's just trying to get on his feet. So due to this, we are asking for a signature bond on his behalf. We have no objections to a stay away as well as no contact.
Okay. All right, I will order the $2,000 signature bond, $1,000 on each of the charges, and I guess I will just order it through the jail.
Oh, I was pulling the history. This gonna be SOB jail? I'll tell him never mind.
Oh,
He has a
okay.
history. It's on Odyssey,
Oh,
but I just
well,
don't have.
I forgot we didn't get his history.
Yeah, that
I'm
was the
sorry.
wrong history. She gave me some
It
Michael
was.
somebody else. So
Oh, well, let me hold on. Let's hear his history first. I'm sorry. I forgot we were
let's come
waiting.
back to him. Let's come back to him.
Come back to him. Hold on, deputy. We'll come back. They're pulling his correct history, and he does have history. I was thinking.
State, you don't have anything?
No, the front row, they coming back to you.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Car number 4.
Okay.
Miss Evans Battle, you may want to check. Miss Thornton indicated that there is a GCIC in the notes section.
All right, 25 CR 005256E, Deonte Carr, charge of 1 count of battery, 1 count of simple battery. Retrial.
Third arrest, 2022 simple battery conviction, 2017 battery disorderly conduct conviction. I'll be back.
Okay. All right, go ahead, state.
Yes, Your Honor. In the matter of Deonte Carr, our recommendation is a $1,500 surety bond as to each count. So that would be $3,000 at this time. The facts of the case are that on September 3rd of 2025, Officer Almonds went to 417 Forest Ridge Drive and made contact with Vershana Turner. At that time, she had indicated that she was speaking with Mr. Carr, and he was just telling him that he was too loud with another resident at the place. He began to argue with her, and he took her phone because she was attempting to record him. And at that time, she was trying to get it back. He grabbed her arm. She was kicking at him. He grabbed her leg and pushed her to the ground. And this caused some bruising to her, and she had additional injuries as a result of that. We are asking for this after our victim advocate had an opportunity to speak with the victim. She informed us that the landlord had already issued a criminal trespass warning for Mr. Carr, and that she had had some difficulty with him before, and that is why she was attempting to record. He's also had indicated at some point in time that he was going to have someone to come and kick her butt. And for those reasons, we are asking for the bond as is. I believe Ms. Turner is on the call as well. If we could sound for Ms. Turner.
All right, and you stated that the bond is presently set at the same 3,000, 1,500 each, or is it
Yeah,
different?
it was only set at 1,500 because at the time we amended the charges based on the facts of the case. So that would be $1,500 for each.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Ms. Turner, do you wish to address the court today, yes or no? Ms. Turner?
Perhaps she left.
Okay. Oh, we'll keep going. All right, PD Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Carr is a 27-year-old Atlanta native. He was able to provide me with a good residential address. He's a high school graduate and he's currently employed as a marketing engineer, selling caretaker appointments. He does help support his 3 minor children. We are requesting a signature bond for him. He does not have any failure to appears. He has significant ties to the community. This is only his 3rd cycle and he hasn't had any arrest in the last 3 years. So again, we're requesting a signature bond. We have no objections to a stay away from that location as well as no contact with the listed victim.
Okay. I'm going to, but he has the 2022 simple battery conviction already. So I'm going to order the $3,000 surety bond, $1,500 on each. And with that $3,000 surety bond, gonna order that he have no further contact with Ms. Turner, stay away from the incident location, and no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. All right, that'll be the order of the court. You back pretrial? Nope.
We can go to position number 5, Mr. Cato.
Which position again?
Position 5.
Cato. 25 CR 005259G, Robert Cato Jr., charged with 1 count of simple battery family violence. Oh, that's right, pretrial isn't back. I think he went to get the corrected history on that other case. So we'll,
Okay.
unless you already have it, State.
Your Honor, I do.
Mr. Cato.
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, I do. I have his history listed as convictions in June of 2025 for possession of marijuana less than an ounce, in July of 2025, possession of marijuana less than an ounce. He did have an additional arrest in 2024 for possession of marijuana less than an ounce, and actually that was a no-lo. In this particular case, we were asking for, we're actually asking for a $1,000 bond, a signature bond through pretrial services. that he participated in an anger awareness program, no further violent contact with Ms. Cato, who is his grandmother. It appears that on September the 4th of 2025, officer was dispatched to 835 Oglethorpe Avenue in Atlanta, that a Mr. Derek Sands had called the police because Miss Cato had asked him to, indicating that she had been slapped by her grandson and locked out of the home. He also indicated that he was present and heard Mr. Cato tell his grandmother, "You didn't say anything when your son smacked you, so I can smack you." Upon arrival, Ms. Cato indicated that she was attempting to prepare some food and was talking with him, and he became upset because of a prior incident and was irate. She indicated that he slapped her in the face and said that he would do it again. She ran out of the home at that particular time, saw the maintenance man, and asked him to call 911 on her behalf. And that would be our recommendation at this time.
Okay. Oh, PD Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. So we have no objections to the state's recommendation for a signature bond through pretrial services, as well as no further violent contact with Ms. Cato. Mr. Cato is 19 years of age. He's an Atlanta native. He was able to give me a residential address where he's the leaseholder. He was employed at the time of his arrest doing security work. He has a limited criminal history, no failure to appears. So we are requesting a signature bond in this matter.
Okay. All right, I will order that. I'm going to make it a $1,500 signature bond through pretrial. And I will ask him to take a 3-day anger awareness course. And he'll be level.
One is fine.
Level 1. And no further violent contact with Miss Cato, his grandmother. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
What level?
Level 1. And I think that's it.
Blunt, I'm ready.
Okay, we can go back to the other person.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. Oh, you with me?
Yes.
This is 10th arrest. I said 19 earlier. It's actually number 10.
10. Okay.
I got out of Florida. I got a 2022 burglary conviction, grand theft conviction. Got a 2018 trespass conviction on probation out of Whitfield County for forgery in the 3rd. I got 3 FTAs, 2024, 22, and 21. That's it. The Agasaudi arrest he had here, I think it was dismissed.
Okay.
But that's it. State? Yeah, that's it.
All right. So we were gonna kind of remember the facts.
This is, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And you were trying to remember the facts?
Mm-hmm.
This is the case in which he was living in the home of Miss Valdovinos Santota while she was out of the country.
Okay.
And that he is unhoused. Or at least at the time he was.
All right. And now they were saying unhoused, but he works at Wendy's, 31 years old.
He's 23 and he just started a job at Wendy's. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, 23. Mm-hmm. And the charge is 1 count of loitering, prowling, 1 count of criminal trespass. I will, and I think his prior was $285 each. So I'll do the $2,000 signature bond through the jail. 1,000 on each. And with that 2,000 SOB jail, no further contact with Ms. Valdovinos, Toto. And I guess stay away from the incident location. And then no drugs, unprescribed drugs, weapons, alcohol, guns while on bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
you're welcome.
How much was that?
2,000
Two
SOB
jail.
jail.
Position 16, Mr. Harris.
Twenty-five CR 005264F, Terry Harris, charge of 1 count of simple battery, family violence, and 1 count of battery, family violence. Pretrial?
13. Last
Your Honor,
sources.
oh,
Uh-huh.
so sorry, Mr. Howard. I was always told to interrupt if it was something important. This
Yes.
case was accepted for transfer as an aggravated assault strangulation. We presented, Your Honor, with the order. I sent it to Ms. Champion. Unfortunately, it was just a little late in coming, but we did send that over. I believe Mr. Harris, let me just make sure this is not a Riverside issue. I don't believe it is.
Okay.
He was arrested. Let's see. He was arrested yesterday morning at 9:26 a.m. So he's fine to go to felony first appearance tomorrow. I'll just
Okay.
let the felony first appearance team know once you sign that order that it will be going tomorrow.
I just did it and Ms. Champion reminded me, so we wrote it down.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can. I just signed it with Ms. Champion, my litigation manager, so it has been signed. So 16 is. I've
Okay. It
signed
was
the
saying
order
I'm
to
having an
transfer.
issue with my microphone, so I can't hear you.
Oh, your
But I was
microphone.
just
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
crud.
No. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Can't
So
hear.
we sent the order over already. We'll have it placed on the felony first appearance calendar. I can see you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you gonna sign out and come back in? I'm trying to do sign language. Can you come back in and sign out and come back in? Yes, we got it. Okay, she signed out, come back. I didn't know how to sign that.
Who is this?
We haven't said, Deputy Falk was signing out, coming back. She couldn't hear us.
Position number 18, Mr. Jones, bond was posted, so he's gone.
Ooh.
There what now?
Released. Number 18 released.
Oh, released.
Yeah.
There was another one you all said earlier, didn't you?
It was a reset.
Oh, okay. Next,
Number 24, Smith.
okay.
I don't know. This the pro se. Yeah, this is pro se, Jared.
This one, okay.
Yeah.
25 CR 00525228, Donald Smith, charge of 1 count of criminal trespass and damage to property and a 2nd count of criminal trespass.
41. 2025 probation. 21 parole. Before that was a 2007 boarding aircraft bus with weapon. Ag assault, reckless conduct, possession of a knife or a firearm during the commission, felony obstruction conviction. I forgot what the sentence was on that, so I assume that's what the parole is for. I have to go back and look.
Ms. Falk, this is Mr. Smith.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Position 24, that's your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And
And thank you for the tip. That did help.
Yeah, I think pretrial was giving his history 41. And I think
And that is Mr. Donald
Yes.
Smith. Okay.
And I think you were on the second conviction, maybe?
Ooh, I was done.
Oh, you were done. Okay. So I had a 2025 probation and a 2020 parole.
Okay.
And the 07 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, 07.
All right. So on Mr. Donald Smith, this incident happened on September 3rd, 2025 at 2139 MLK Junior Drive, Southwest in Atlanta. Officers went out there for a criminal trespass. They spoke with Tiffany Ladina Green Abdullah, who stated that the defendant was supposed to be residing in Unit 6, but had stolen from another resident that morning and was beaten up by that resident. After the incident, the defendant then damaged the window of apartment 5, which was a vacant unit, climbed through the window, and remained at that location until he was and remained there and fell asleep at that location. Maintenance then went to that location and woke him up, at which point he was observed to have been intoxicated and apparently under the influence of something. He did have dry blood and injuries to his face that match Miss Abdullah Green's account. We are asking for a $1,000 surety bond, $500 on each count. Stay away from the apartment complex at 2139 MLK Junior Drive in Atlanta. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons. I'm not sure if he's still allowed to go back to that location based on this behavior. However, if he is, then we'll just ask he stay away from apartment 5.
Okay.
Mr. Prosecutor, can you produce the 1040 forms for this case?
Say that again?
I was talking to the prosecutor. I want to know, could she produce the 1040 forms for this case? Because she don't want the IRS reviewing her cases for the last 7 years. As a rule, she makes money off of every conviction, but she only files for the money that she makes off of the case. And if you had the 1040 forms, my family would take care of that as soon as possible.
We'll also ask for a social worker visit, Your Honor.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure if I understand what you mean. All right, we'll have the social worker to visit.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, if he's pro se, then the social worker is from our office. He's
Okay. And Ms. Tucker, I apologize. I wasn't here for part of the conversation, so I didn't know he was pro se.
Okay. My apologies for interrupting.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. So Mr. Smith, you're still choosing to represent yourself?
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Huh?
Before you became a lawyer, before you became a judge, you was a lawyer. You signed something called the title of nobility.
Mr. Smith, we're going to talk about the circumstances of your case to see if I'm going to order for you to get a bond. So that's what we're here to talk about today. Believe me, I've been vetted and qualified for my job, and that's not proper as to what we should talk about at this time. So if you want me to set a bond based on the history, what I've heard today, I can do that.
I don't have any of my money. I don't have my phone. I don't have anything. I don't have nothing to communicate with anybody. And I need a signature bond to get out of here so I can take care of my business.
How old are you?
I'm 50. I'm 55.
55. Are you working?
Ma'am, I work at Higher Quest Direct in Washington Road.
Okay. And so, but we have some concerns and issues here that we would have to work out. And you've got a pretty long criminal history.
The reason is because I don't know what I know now. I didn't know what I know now. Just like you, Your Honor, you signed a title of nobility, which means that you gave your position over to a foreign entity, which means that you're not only supposed to be judged, you're not a United States citizen. So I just wanted to state that for the record, that I know that a lot of stuff that I know now wouldn't have been done to if I wasn't ignorant as I was back then.
Okay, well, if I were to grant a signature bond, I would want you to talk to the social worker before you go to see what services she has to offer you.
That's all I have right now. I don't have any money. I don't know where anything's at. I obviously got beat up because I have bruises all over my face, on my body. I'm hurt all over. I don't even know what happened. So however I ended up in that place where I was at, it wasn't not my fault.
Okay, okay. Let's do this. State, what are you recommending?
$1,000 surety bond, Your Honor.
Okay, 500 on each.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. And you said surety?
I do understand the concern, but yes, given his history and this new offense, surety bond.
Okay. All right, I'm going to give you a surety bond, 500 on each, which would be $1,000 surety bond. All right.
That I don't have any money. I don't have any way of finding anybody to get me any money, and that's it. It's like and I've told you how I stand on the court.
I understand. Well,
everybody,
and I still have to follow the law.
Everybody
I'm
is
obligated.
in a event of fraud.
Do we need a BHET or just a social worker?
Well, I mean, Ms. Tucker does have a good point. Unless he avails himself of the public defender's office, they cannot have a social worker come out and meet with him.
But I could order a BHET.
You could, yes.
Okay, let me do that. I'm going to give you the $1,000 surety bond, and I'm going to order a BHET. And someone will be out there to talk to you, Mr. Smith, okay? No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
And Your Honor, we are still asking for that stay away from the 2139
Oh.
MLK Junior Drive, apartment 5.
And I'm sorry, yes, and stay away from that. Can you stay away from that apartment for me if you were to get out on bond, Mr. Smith?
I mean, that's over this.
Huh?
How can I get my property that's over this? How should I go about doing that?
Your property is at that location?
Ma'am.
Okay, I'll give you a one-time police escort. If you get out and make bond, you have to go over there with the police to get your personal property. Do not go over there by yourself. If you go there by yourself, you will be arrested.
Okay, and on the bond thing, is it any way I can get a signature bond? Because my money is certain places that I know can't nobody get to them unless I talk to them, and I don't have no way of talking to anybody.
No, I don't feel comfortable giving you a signature bond right now under the circumstances and the alleged facts of the case. But you have a very, very low bond, a surety bond.
And the surety bond, I mean, how can that be made?
That's through a bonding company.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Who do we have next, deputies?
Position 1.
CR 005273E, Valerio Antonio Badia, maybe? One count of criminal trespass. And I apologize if I did not pronounce the names correctly.
Yeah, you kind of mess it up a little bit, Judge.
I'm
7 total.
sorry.
2025 DUI.
It's late.
It is. 2024 basic rules. It was reduced to that conviction, that arrest. I got 2022 harassing phone calls that was dismissed. I got 3 cycles out of, I guess, the U.S. Army for wrongful use of marijuana. I guess level 2 if you give them a signature bond
Okay.
because of the 2025 arrest. That's it.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. This happened May 9th of 2025 at 11:37, 11370 State Bridge Road at Alpharetta, the Shell gas station. Paul Manning had stated his rear right tire had been slashed. He was close to the gas station when he saw the defendant park and enter the store. He had a verbal argument with the defendant because Mr. Manning refused to sell the defendant beer. 30 minutes later, Mr. Manning went out to his truck, noticed his tire had been slashed. He produced a video of the verbal argument. The defendant, essentially, it was a very extended back and forth between him and the defendant. He also had video footage of the outside of the Shell station showing the defendant walking towards Mr. Manning's truck. You could see a shadow approaching the right side of the truck and a sound of air escaping the tire. And then the defendant was seen jogging away from the scene after concealing an unknown object in his pocket. Shortly after that incident, Mr. Manning received a phone call which showed Tony Badia as the caller ID. The right rear tire had a puncture on its side consistent with being stabbed by some bladed object, and the value of the tire was $250. We are asking for an SOB through pretrial services, no further contact with Paul Manning, stay away from the Shell gas station at 11370 State Bridge Road in Alpharetta, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. That's all for the state.
Okay. All right. Is it PD Tucker or McLean?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
We have no objections to the state's recommendation to a signature bond, as well as no objections to a stay away from the gas station and no contact with Mr. Manning. While autumn bond, it was going to be our request for a signature bond as Mr. Valero is 25 years of age. He's lived in the area for 5 years. He's employed at Power Home Remodeling. He's a military veteran and he has a degree, an associate's degree in electrical. So as stated, it will be our request for a signature bond in this case as well.
Okay. All right. I will give him a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial. And I think a level 2 maybe. What do you say, pretrial?
2.
2. Level 2. With that $2,000 signature bond through pretrial level 2, and to stay away from the Shell gas station incident location. No further contact with the victim, and I did not write the name down.
Paul Manning?
Paul, okay. Manning?
Manning, M-A-N-N.
Okay, Paul Manning. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons or guns, and anything of that nature while on bond. And I think that'll be it.
And you did do the stay away. I apologize, Your Honor.
I did. I said stay away from Shell gas station. I just didn't say the address.
No, that's fine. I believe the clerk has the address. If she doesn't, I can put it in the chat.
Okay.
Number 17, Mr. Higgins.
Okay. This is 25 CR 005274G. Thomas Higgins, charge of 1 count of criminal trespass, 2nd count of disorderly conduct. Pretrial?
13. 2025 trespass. 2022 resisting law enforcement conviction. 2022 intimidation, disorderly conduct, resisting. 2022 DUI conviction. 2021 property damage conviction. 2021 stealing. It's out of state. 2021 possession of a controlled substance. 2020 assault conviction. That's it.
Okay, state.
Yes, Your Honor. This happened on September 4th, 2025 at the MARTA North Springs Station, 7010 West Peachtree Dunwoody Road. Officers were dispatched for the defendant loitering on the concourse for a extended period of time. The officer advised him loitering is prohibited, told him he either needed to get on a train or exit the station. He continued to linger. The officer approached him again. After he did his routine check, he came back. The defendant was still there. He again reiterated, "I need you to catch a train or leave." The defendant then became verbally and aggressive and confrontational, saying, "F you, I'm not going anywhere." He was then told to leave the station by the officer. He refused, and the officer placed him under arrest. So it looks like the defendant may have very limited ties with the community. He has history out of Missouri, going all the way up until 2021. And we are agreeable to a SOB through pretrial services if he can give an address where he is currently able to receive mail or information. But without that, we're concerned he may not reside here in the state. And so if he does not have any good address here in the state of Georgia, we would ask for $1,000 surety bond. We ask in either case for stay away from MARTA North Spring Station and no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. That's all for the state.
Okay. Just the MARTA North Springs?
Yes, I don't believe he was actually given a official banishment from the other stations. So at this point, it's just MARTA North Springs.
Okay. All right. PD McLean?
Well, Your Honor, he does have a reliable mail drop that a lot of our clients use. So he provided that well before we ever met him. 420 Cortland. He also has a cell number. He's got a Georgia driver's license. So while he may have been in Missouri up to a few years ago, he's got a lot of Georgia establishment here. We would ask the court to go with the signature bond.
Okay. Is that sufficient, state?
Yeah,
for
that's fine.
the address? Okay.
I think the question is more for pretrial, but we're fine with
Yes.
it.
It's per judge, so I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will give him a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial, 1,000 on each. Keep his address current. I'm gonna also order, and I think the state said a stay away, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stay away from the incident location, which would be the MARTA North Springs Station. And I don't think we had any contact provisions, were there?
Nope.
Okay. And then no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. So be careful, Mr. Higgins, to stay away from that North Springs MARTA station before they ban you from the whole MARTA system. Got to be careful, okay?
What level you on?
Oh, level.
Hold on, McLean. Does he have a phone?
Right, it's in Odyssey. The 470 number that's in Odyssey, that's his phone.
No, I don't look at that Odyssey for that stuff now. That ain't my business. I just need to know if he got a number.
Okay, yes.
Because he got to call in. That's why I'm asking.
I could put it in chat.
I don't need it. I just asked the question. That's all.
Okay, he's got a phone.
Yeah, I guess level 1, Judge.
Level 1? Okay, we'll put him at a level 1. All right.
Number 13, Wade.
Thank you.
Party.
Which one did she say?
13. It's a
Oh,
waiver.
I thought she said 17 again. I thought we just finished. Let's see. Okay, 13. 25 CR 005279Y, Johnny Hardy, simple battery.
Blunt, what was the felony bond?
I'm not, who for who?
Hardy.
Oh, I don't.
Later, like a couple hours.
I thought he had ag assault. Okay. 9 total. I did see a charge of ag assault somewhere, Odyssey. 2021 ag assault, simple battery, cruelty in the 1st degree. 2016 robbery, reckless conduct. 2012 battery, criminal damage to property. That was the dead docket. He's wanted out of the cab for FTA, Henry County, terrorist threats, Cobb, larceny, which is theft. That's it.
Yeah, Tucson, he received no bond on the felony charge.
Oh, we ain't going nowhere. Thank you.
Okay. All right, state. Is this your case? Is Evans' battle? Oh, okay.
It is, and I've been a little old school today, and I've gotten my paperwork a little messy.
Oh, that's okay. They usually talk about me for being old school, I tell you.
Well, it may not work in this case. Hardy.
For 13.
Okay, let me look it up real quick.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, for Mr. Hardy, we have a $2,000 surety bond. We were asking for no further contact with Chloe Green. Stay away from 3725 Main Street in College Park. On about May the 3rd of 2025, Officer Hughley went to Johnny's Famous Chicken and Waffles. He met with Chloe Green, who indicated she was working behind the bar with her coworker, Johnny Hardy. He asked if she had seen his charger. Ms. Green told him no. He attempted to grab her phone from her chest and her because it was in her shirt. She attempted to get the phone back. He was holding onto her. He dragged her on the ground and it caused her shirt to come open. Other employees who were in the store at the time had to pull him off of her. That is our recommendation at this time.
Okay. PD Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Hardy is 35 years of age. He's an Atlanta native. He's provided me with the residential address that he's maintained for over 10 years. He's completed some college and he was working both as security for a company called LEPA and bartending at Sweet Auburn Lounge on the weekends to help support his 8-year-old daughter. We will be asking for $1,000 surety bond or the lowest bond that the court will allow in this matter. We have no objections to a stay away from the incident location, as well as no contact with Ms. Green.
Okay. I will order that $2,000 surety bond. With that surety bond, no further contact with Chloe Green. Stay away from, is it 2735 Main Street? That's a restaurant, I believe.
It is a restaurant.
Yes, Judge, it is.
I don't know if we said the name or not, but okay.
I think it said Famous Chicken and Waffles.
Oh, so Johnny's Chicken and Waffles?
Johnny's Famous Chicken and Waffles.
Okay. Sounds pretty good right about now, but, I'm going to also order, no further contact with Chloe Green. And, no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I think that's it. Anything else, council?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay,
Number 22 is a waiver.
okay. Is that the last one?
Yes.
Okay. 22. Let's go back to 19. Ms. Champion said, Mr. Mott, M-O-T-T.
Reset.
Okay.
And
missing the
just so
other.
the court knows, we sent the information over to the DA's office on that one to be connected with the felony case. I'm still waiting for a response.
Okay. All right. 25 CR 005255H, Michael Scott, charged with 1 count of theft by taking, free trial.
I got 18 cycles. He been in custody since May. Anybody? Y'all see that? Anybody? Maybe not. He's wanted out of DeKalb County for burglary, on probation for burglary, theft by receiving auto. That's 11 SC1. They got way too many numbers in here. Anywho, he got 16 years probation in 2011 for the theft by receiving auto and the burglary. That's it.
All right. State.
Your Honor, let me see. So this happened on, okay, it says between May 23rd and July 19th at 6265 Centennial Lane in South Fulton. The defendant took a wallet and a bicycle belonging to Michael Jones with a value of $800. He stole the bicycle from Mr. Jones' garage and his wallet, which was inside Mr. Jones' Kia Soul. An warrant was issued for his arrest. So just checking on what Mr. Howard said. Let's see. It looks like he's been in custody on a probation violation.
Oh.
That's right. Let me just double check something. I'm actually, okay, I see it now. Okay, so yes, he has been in jail for 105 days, but it was a foreign county hold. And it looks like he had other charges that he was arrested on in May of 2025. And then this case popped up on September 3rd of 2025. So it looks like it was just a warrant that when I'm guessing, if I had to hazard a guess, when they were booking him out, this warrant popped. And so that's what's now keeping him in custody, as well as the foreign county hold. So we are asking for a $3,000 surety bond, anti-theft course, no further contact with Michael Jones, stay away from 6265 Centennial Lane in South Fulton, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. This is not a Riverside issue because the warrant did not hit until September 3rd, after he had been in jail for 105 days on other charges. That's all for the state.
Okay. All right. And PD McLean?
When did he go into custody?
He was arrested May 24th of 2025, but that was on completely unassociated charges of, let's see, battery, disorderly conduct, and that's it.
Your Honor, he lives in Terry Mill Road. He has stable phone numbers, 2 of them, plenty of local contacts, 36 years old, has worked as a brick mason. He's been basically in construction, local person. He told me he took care of these other cases in court. And So we would ask the court consider, since the other cases are underway, I would ask the court to consider a signature bond for this. Of that time period, 5/23 through 7/19, there would be only one possible day for this to occur that would involve him. He denied the charges. So we'd ask the court to consider a signature bond.
And Your Honor, he does have a foreign county hold from DeKalb County. Just to let the court know.
Say that again, Deputy Falk, I'm sorry.
He has a foreign county hold from DeKalb County.
Right, yeah, I had that.
Got it.
So he's not particularly going anywhere just yet. And that was on burglary and something else, I thought.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Burglary.
Oh,
It
okay.
was. Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Howard had that information. Great.
Yes, okay. And then, P.D. McLean, you were just stating generally, he's how old again?
36, Rick
36.
Mason.
Okay.
Work.
Okay. Well, if you have nothing else to add, I'll just give him the, I'll give him the $3,000 surety bond. And I'm going to order that he stay away from that 6265. Is it Sentinel Lane in South Fulton, I think?
Hold on. Let me
Whatever
pull
the incident location
It was Centennial Lane, South Fulton.
Centennial, okay. 6265. No further contact with the victim. And I did not write her name down.
Oh, Michael
His name is a male, wasn't it?
Michael Jones.
Michael Jones. All right. And then no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I think that's it.
Your Honor,
Anything?
the bond amount, please.
I'm sorry.
What was the bond amount?
Oh, 3,000 surety.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. Any more? I dare not ask that question.
No, I think that's it.
Okay. All right, thank you. Have a good
If
weekend.
there's mercy on this earth.
Right.
Excuse me,
Let
ma'am.
it come to us today.
Excuse me, ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am, who's speaking?
Imani.
Imani who?
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, turn on your camera, please. Yes, who are you?
I was for case SG7470945.
I'm sorry?
I was for case number SG7.
What's the person defendant's name?
Mr. Lutonian Jones, Your Honor, and he was released, Miss Figaro. Am I saying your name right?
Yes.
Okay. He was released. Just to let you know, he was released on a $1,000 surety bond that was set by the magistrate court. So our office nor this judge set that bond. It was set by magistrate court, and he paid the bond and was released.
There's no restraining order?
No, ma'am. So what happened was the bond was set before court. So when the warrant was issued, the bond was set and he paid and was released on that bond. I do sincerely apologize. The state, that happened before our office received the case. And so what we can do is I can put you in touch with our victim advocate so she can walk you through the process of getting a TPO, okay?
Oh my God.
Apologize, ma'am. That was a process that that's the system that we work under with certain types of bonds. And as Deputy Falk stated, it was handled by the magistrate court. Would have been what, yesterday or early this morning?
Yes, the bond was given yesterday and he posted it today.
So it didn't even come before us, and we apologize, and maybe sometimes we'll have to remember when we see the extra names on, we'll sometimes ask, you know, what case you're here for. And I don't know if you put anything in the chat. Some people would put in the chat what case they're here for. and we could have not maybe wasted your time sitting here all of this time.
I'm
But
sorry.
are you all willing to have her to speak with someone, Deputy Falk?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm the advocate. I will give her the information to the team.
Right. Miss Calloway is here from our victim
Oh, okay.
advocacy
Thank you, Ms.
office,
Calloway.
and I will have her reach out to you, Ms. Figaro, so she can speak with you about the possibility of getting a TPO.
I'm absolutely terrified that he's on the streets, ma'am.
No, and I completely understand, and I
Oh my God.
Do you have her information, Ms. Calloway?
Oh my God.
Yes, I believe I have her information. I gotta look at the case again.
Make sure you do before she gets off, or do you just want to send her a quick chat and then she can put her number in
I
there
didn't
just
even
to make sure that we have your contact information?
I didn't even get to speak my piece.
I understand, and we
Oh my
understand.
God.
And I'll let the solicitor's office explain it to you, or the victim witness advocate is going to explain it to
I'm
you.
still on here, yes.
Okay,
Oh
can
my
you make sure you
God.
get her number?
Yes. Wait a
I
minute.
see.
To her.
Do you want to put your number in the chat, Miss Calloway? I think we're the only ones on here, are we not? Who is filing Thomas?
Question. You finish?
Who are you, Miss Thomas? Are you here for a case as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on one second.
Okay.
Miss Figaro.
I'm gonna get off, but I'll get off and call her, but I didn't get the information for position 9. So if somebody just put it in the chat.
I will absolutely
I'm
do
gonna
that,
go-
Ms. Figaro. Thank you so much. I
You
mean, Ms.
are-
Calloway, I can put that in the chat. Please focus on Ms. Figaro. I will
Right.
go ahead and put that in the chat.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Position 9 should have been a reset.
It's a reset. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Okay, so how are we gonna get these numbers real quick? Because I don't want to,
No,
is she already gotten off?
where did she go? Where'd she go?
No, she's here.
Okay,
She's right
okay.
there.
Miss Figaro, can you do in the
Did
chat?
you receive an email from me, a text from me?
Right, can you straight chat to Miss Calloway? Okay, there's your number.
I'm
Okay,
gonna call you right now, okay?
she's getting ready to call you now. Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank
Okay.
you. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Don't log off. I gotta look at it.
And go ahead and mute Ms. Calloway. She put her number in the chat. Just go ahead and give her a call.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to get before,
Yes, I totally understand. Thank you.
And let's see about Miss Thomas.
Lord.
Sorry.
Miss Thomas, what case are you here for?
Barker.
Farland Thomas? Miss Thomas, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't see your lips moving, but okay. What case are you here for?
Message for 70859.
Miss Calloway, can you mute
Calloway,
yourself?
please mute yourself.
I'm
Thank you.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Miss Thomas, what case are you here for? Miss Thomas.
She put it in the chat. Barker.
We're here for the Lorenzo Barker case.
Yeah, we didn't have it on Barker.
I seen that name earlier. Might have been on the felony pull sheet.
Okay.
Maybe.
We don't have it on our calendar. Is that who all the Thomases are straight in a row here? I see a Will Thomas, and there's somebody I can only see a forehead. Who's the one in the middle of you all?
Okay, the Thomases, that is a felony case. It is not on our calendar. This is misdemeanor state court. That case went to felony first appearance this morning at 11 a.m. So I do apologize, but that is not a case in this courtroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you all. And that will clear out the 3 people there. Or is the person in the middle on iPhone with you all too? Or is that someone else? Sir, with the white shirt on and iPhone, are you with the Thomases or a different case?
I'm not a sir, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I
For
apologize.
Points and Foster.
Who?
Points and Foster.
Is that another one on?
No, Mr. Foster's case was transferred to the DA's office. It will be on tomorrow's felony first appearance calendar.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Do we have anyone else on? I think everybody else I kind of know and recognize.
Man.
Everyone else is corporate.
Yeah, can we?
We're
Please
ready
get
to.
us out of here.
If you ask
We're
again,
ready to go
somebody
over
else will
bonds.
pop up.
We have to record this, right? So we finish the recording. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Position number 1 is a $2,000 pre-trial bond reset further notice. Position number 2 is a $2,000 sign-up bond through the jail reset further notice. Position number 3 is a $1,000 good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 4 is a $3,000 total good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 5 is a $3,000 pre-trial bond reset further notice. Position number 6 is a $1,500 sign-up bond through the jail reset further notice. Position number 7 is a $1,500 sign-on bond through the jail reset further notice. Position number 8 is a total of a $2,000 good bond reset SAP. Position number 9 will be reset to tomorrow C. Position number 10 is a $1,000 pre-trial bond reset further notice. Position number 11 is a total of a $1,560 pre-trial bond reset further notice. Position number 12 is a $2,000 sign-up bond through the jail reset further notice. Position number 13 is a $2,000 good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 14 is a total of a $6,000 good bond reset SAP. Position number 15 is a total of $2,000 pre-trial reset further notice. Position number 16 was transferred to Superior Court. Position number 17 is a total of a $2,000 pre-trial per judge reset further notice. Position number 18, defendant made bond reset further notice. Position number 19 is reset to tomorrow C. Position number 20 is a total of a $2,000 pre-trial bond reset further notice.
Per judge. I meant to say that. I'm sorry.
Position number 21 is a total of a $1,000 good bond reset to the SAP, to the competency calendar. Position number 22 is a $3,000 good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 23 is a total of a $15,000 good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 24 is a $1,000 good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 25 is a $5,000 good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 26 is a total of a $7,000 cash bond reset to the SAP. Position number 27 is a total of a $2,500 good bond reset to the SAP. Position number 28 is a total of a $3,000 good bond reset SAP. Any questions?
I got a question. Was she laughing or crying? I was confused. I know I
We're
went on
still
ahead
on,
thinking.
everyone, we are still
Let
on.
her turn off the recording first. Turn it off. Hold on. Thank you.
And
Make
we're
sure
still
you
on
always hear that message.
Just to remind
Still streaming
everybody,
on
we are
YouTube.
still on YouTube.
So